What is going on, guys? This is Jonathan with my end of season review on the English Premier League club I support, West Bromwich Albion. It's not been a bad season for us Baggies. We've not been in a relegation battle, I think, at any point this season, but I can't help feel we could have achieved so much more, especially since we hit the famous 40-point mark in seemingly record time for the club. As usual though, Albion get 40 points, we're safe for another season, and then we seem to head off to the beach on our holidays, because as soon as we hit those 40 points, like we did at the end of February, like I said, record time for the club, we only win one game, and that was against Arsenal, of all teams, Arsenal, which capitulated into everything on Arsenal fan TV, troops and everyone like that. If you haven't seen it, then go see it because it's really funny what he says about Albion. We draw against Manchester United and Burnley, and then the remaining 9 games we lose. 9 games out of the last 12 we lose. Some of these games that we lost were against the likes of Watford, Crystal Palace, and just yesterday, Swansea. Teams who, based on the season's first half form table, so to speak, we really should have been beaten. We only pick up 5 points out of March, April, and May. 40 points between the start of the season and the end of February, and then just 5 in the last 3 months of the season. What was going on? Who do we blame for that? The players for not having enough commitment to see the season out? The manager and his dodgy 4-5-1 defend a 1-0 lead Pulis ball tactics, which clearly did not work in the second half of the season? Or the owners for not releasing any funds to get better players in the transfer windows? I don't know personally what happened, but clearly something did not work. As Albion, we just didn't fulfill our commitments, so to speak. We could have hit Europe. Albion need to say to themselves, right, what went wrong? What needs to be rectified? We need to move forward as a club. Where can we go from here? That's my opinion. I know not everyone will agree with it, but if you have an opinion of your own, then by all means, let me know in the comment section below. In terms of transfers coming in this summer, we definitely need 1, maybe 2 established goal scorers. Rondon, Robson-Kanu, they've had their moments, like Salah's hat-trick in the home game against Swansea, and how Robson-Kanu's goal against Arsenal in that 3-1 win. But they haven't been putting the goals in as often as we, the fans, would like. The goals that have been scored by Albion have been coming from midfielders and defenders, like Matt Phillips, Chris Brunt, James Morrison, Darren Fletcher, and just yesterday, Johnny Evans. Again, purely my opinion, guys. But my high points of Albion's season has been obviously the 3-1 home win against Arsenal, which was really, something. Arsenal with all their planes saying Wenger out, Wenger in, we don't know what to do with Wenger. Yeah, obviously that's a high point for us. We absolutely love that. But I'm also going to pick the 4-0 home win back in November against Burnley. Reason why I've chosen this game as a high point for Albion is it was a Monday night. Sky Sports were there with Monday Night Football. The turnout, I was there at the Hawthorns that night. The turnout from us was amazing, considering it was a Monday night, it was a school or work night, people had stuff to do on the Tuesday, and they still came and watched the match. The turnout was brilliant. And also the way we dominated that game from kick-off to full-time, in front of the TV cameras as well, it put Albion in a good light that night. It was brilliant for us, the fans. It was brilliant for everyone who is even connected with West Bromwich Albion. Low points, I've already said about losing games against teams we should be beating. Also, we just lost ambition once we reached the safe 40 points. As I said, we got there in record time for the club, and I did think at the end of February, hang on, we could get into Europe here. We've got a realistic chance of getting into the Europa League. We were in 8th, keeping up with Everton, who were in 7th, right up until we lost at their ground, Goodison Park, 3-0. Then after that, apart from the win against Arsenal, we basically just went the rest of the season into free fall. And of course that now means no Europe, no European competition, no Europa League, no global revenue that comes from participating in a European competition like the Europa League. So yeah, that's that dream crushed, isn't it? Overall though, West Brom did finish 10th with 45 points. And we do finish above last season's champions Leicester. So like I said earlier, not a bad season overall for us Baggies. Oh, and speaking of champions, congratulations to this season's winners, Chelsea. I know some of my Blues supporting mates have been celebrating since they secured the title at our ground. Hashtag you're welcome. And by the way, just a little footnote. Last season, it was Chelsea who finished 10th. This season, we finished 10th. So you never know, Baggies fans. Yeah, no. Not with this team. Come on. Let's be realistic here. But, yeah, that's all for now, guys. If you like this video, please leave a like. Subscribe to Crazy Shadow 303. Throughout the summer, I'll be aiming to upload more videos about West Bromwich Albion, like transfers to, hopefully not from the club, but you don't know, pre-season matches when we play them, as well as, I'll be uploading as many previews, reviews for Albion League and Cup games next season. But for now, that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.
Sleep.